Drip Nation, good morning. It's been a while since I've been in my backyard, and there's a big reason for that. I do have, but you can see my leaf of life, all of those are growing well now. But I had a major problem with this tree in my backyard with my stuff, so I had to move everything around because this tree carries white flies, and this tree, when it turned fall, all the leaves or whatever it is became black, and everything looked like it became diseased. I do not know how, but it's been a major problem with me fighting with this tree in my backyard here that's overhanging in my backyard. Not just the roots, but the leaves and the dirt and the flies that comes with it. But I still have a little stuff here, as you can see, and I have of course, my rosemary. I have some plant here. I'm gonna try and move them up. And that tree even killed my 2 Scotch bonnet peppers I had here. I had to move a lot of stuff along here, but I still do have 1 Scotch bonnet pepper here. And this one died from the whitefly, technically, with only 1 stalk left standing, but I tried to nurse it back. And I see I have a good 6 to 7 peppers here. Here's even a big one right here hanging, and I have small ones here, if you can see that. See some here, there are 2 there, so maybe about 6 to 7, I don't know. And I have some blossoms. The other things I was able to fight and save, you can see callaloo I planted so I can have breakfast, and I'm gonna cut some of these for my breakfast, to tell the truth. So what I'm gonna do, you can see all of this here. I could make myself some New Year's breakfast 2026 coming in from the garden. So I'm gonna just cut some of these right here, my little pan here, so it can spring back. And they're really soft to cut, so they're not gonna be tough, I can tell you that. And this is from 1 big tree. Take a look at this. This is 1 big root. So I'm gonna do my best to get me some breakfast. I even have, maybe let that grow a little bit more. I even have 1 nice, beautiful one over here that I can add, that I'll cut also. So I'll show this on video when I'm making up my callaloo. I'm actually thinking of doing a callaloo and ham breakfast. Or I might even do an ital one. Maybe some ackee and callaloo could cook up, since I have a little ackee left over from last year that I brought up from Jamaica. There are no ackee there now. I was down there a couple of weeks ago, and Hurricane Melissa wiped out all of our ackees right now, ackee trees right now. But take a look at this. Look at my papaya. You can see it's blossoming. Look at the tree I'm talking about. Look at what this tree has done. I had to wash some of the stuff, folks. Look at my beautiful plant. Stuck back there all black from the tree. There's my money plant. I had to cut leaves because what happened is it added some black stuff. I do not know what to call it. Looked like some disease, and the stuff started drooping. But the droopiness came from the white flies that sucked this moisture from the leaves. Technically, it almost killed my ackee tree. So I'm in a saving my stuff mode. I had to remove everything and take it to this side of the yard since I came back 2 weeks ago. I'm just fighting, trying to see how to save the stuff in the backyard. And you can see, still looking good. I'm proud of it. I'm still cleaning it up. But my coffee tree is one of the things that I had to save. The coffee tree is my little pride and joy. Take a look at my coffee tree, folks. Look at all these. But I don't know. It started shriveling up, started looking sick, and I wanted to, they smell so good. The problem I have, when I opened one recently, about 2 weeks ago, that's when I noticed the problem, is that the coffee, the beans, looks as though inside they became mush. The moisture, even the tree, the coffee was attacked by whatever is on that big tree overhead. So I'm gonna chum this coffee. I'm gonna see if it's worth it. If so, I'll record the process, and I'm gonna put this online. So I have a lot of coffee here. Look at all of this, folks. This is beautiful. Look like grapes, right? Or cherries. Look how beautiful this is. So the method that I grew up with, when my grandmother had coffee at the house, you would chum these berries, put them in a little, what we call a mata, because at that time it's like an African bowl that has that stick. You have a smaller version now in Spanish, like you just have that little stick to chum pimento or whatever grains. I'm gonna do that with this to get the skin off. Then I'm gonna dry it naturally. Once the skin is removed from the beans, I'm going to parch the beans. And so I'll show the whole process online. But I hope the beans on the interior, that they're good. I first have to test it out, and I'll let you know. Drip Nation, I'm gonna cook up my callaloo. I'm gonna try out my coffee, and I'll let you know what is happening. I'm going to take this tree. I'm gonna have to put it in the ground somewhere because I was able to save it. It almost died sitting where I had it under the tree there. And you can see, this is my breadfruit also. I had to do the same, saving it. You can see, look how beautiful this is. This is also leaf of life. A lot of these were drooping on the ground, almost died. Whatever it was from those white flies, they suck the life out of anything that they come into contact with. From peppers to, it doesn't matter. So now I'm going to put these 2 trees in the ground instead of keeping them in the pot in order to save them and put them away from here. because I can't plant them here. I don't have enough space, but I have space on the side of the house. So I'm gonna put it somewhere away from the tree and keep on watching this tree that's hanging over my house, if you know what I mean. Drip Nation, Happy New Year. God bless you. You'll be able to see what we have coming in from Danny, the crew, and I. Many blessings. You're gonna make it your own.